Check the feet.
Got to stay focused, my brother. Stay focused.
First off, we the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to preach the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. But first off, we like to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakodash.
double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone, teaching real well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. This salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. With that, with the brothers from Gms Chicago coming out, and
Gms Cleveland.
And Gms Cleveland coming out to teach this truth.
Well, get Ezekiel 35. Nobody else got nothing.
I'm here. Ezekiel 35.
Oh, he already had it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Heavenly Father came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
That's right. That's what we're doing, man. Now, my Seir is Esau. Somebody grab that in Genesis.
30 and Genesis 30 and verse 8. It said, and Rachel said, with the great wrestlings have I wrestled with my sister. No.
It's 30. I think it's 38:6.
Okay, good.
Genesis 36 and 8. Let's dwell Esau and Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Right, so we're talking about the nation. It's like when you go through the scriptures, it talks about Jerusalem. It ain't talking about the land necessarily, it's talking about the people in most cases. Same thing here in Ezekiel 35. So at some point, we're going to have to go and prophesy against, all right, Edom. But when does that happen? When does the prophet sent out to prophesy? Jeremiah 28:8. Bible contract.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, so when did this happen? When did the prophets go out there to prophesy against Edom? Where is that recorded in the scriptures, man? All right, what's happening now? Because Edom will be the last rulers over the nation of Israel. The last rulers over the world, really. Mystery Babylon. All right? And now we're in that time where the Lord's making his prophets up. We're setting our face against Mount Seir. All right? And what's it saying, second address? We're condemning this mission of face.
Yeah, come. It said Isaiah 13th chapter. The son of Amos did see. And they talk about shake the hands that they may go into the gates of the noble.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's the main ones who this word is against. You Edomites, man.
That's right.
It says,
the end is shall speak. Right. Who will rule at the end? Somebody get that second Ezra 6. Who's going to rule at the end?
Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It says, for Esau.
Start up for Abraham.
This is second Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followed? All right, that was a question being posed, man. Okay, to see, all right, about the time that's to come, all right, about the end times, right? It says, verse 8, and he said unto me, Ezra speaking to the they have a dialogue. Go ahead. About the parting asunder of the times. Right. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Okay? And so what is that going into, man? You know, the symbolic, all right, of Israel pulling Esau out of power. That's right. And starting first and foremost with this word by doing so, man.
Yeah, and that's where you put that is beautiful, because the Daniel 7 says what? The saints shall take the kingdom. Right. Who's going to have that kingdom? Edom. Right. So Edom ain't been destroyed yet, man. All that, well, Edom is gone. No, the scriptures don't say that. It says Edom will be the last ruler before Israel rules, man. Right. So that's who hands we in right now, the hands of the wicked.
Yeah, when you take something, you usually do it by force. You know, we got something on the called like strong arm robbery. you know what I'm saying, like a purse snatcher, you do some shit by force, man. But go ahead, bro. 2 Nephi 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. All right, and that world is what? That eon. All right, that time period. All right, Esau is ruling at the end right now. The scriptures tell you that, Job 9:24. All right, what is that? How it go? You know,
earth is given into the hands of the
water.
wicked.
You know, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. You see, so the earth right now is being ran by Esau, man, the so-called white man today. All right, he being exposed and revealed in this time that we live in. All right, through his prophets and his servants. It says, all right, yeah, again, verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. All right, so that's what's to come. All right, Jacob's rulership.
This is Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, and who's the wicked? Then who's the wicked? If you look at Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4, the wicked is Esau Edom. You know? The Heavenly Father said he's going to have an indignation against Esau Edom for a righteous anger. You know, he covered the faces of the Israelites. He put the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son in his image. Total going on. And he's going to have to pay for all that. Total blasphemy.
You know? That's why Esau goes so fake. That's why you read about Edom. Because I never come back by prediction. We talk about he the only nation outside of Israel. Brother can read that matter of fact. You know? Because that's blasphemy. It's blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. So that's why you Edomites all get done away with. You hear me? That's why the Heavenly Father will grab you devils up by the hand of his people. Ezekiel, the 25th chapter. Okay? You see? And we go round all these devils up, and we go bury you up. It will be no more fucking Edomites on the earth no more. Job, what is that? Job the 5th chapter? Job the 12th chapter? It goes, you know, go ahead, read it.
It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise out of the sea.
Right, it's our forefather John having a vision, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Right,
which we know that beast being NATO and the EU. Right. Those 7 heads being those 7 heads basically being those 7 nations that basically Esau got his strength, and those 10 horns being those 10 common markets, those European economic community, those European nations. Yeah. It says, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. Right, what's that? Blasphemy, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother Tamiyai was just talking about, he does it in different ways, man. He blasphemed the name of the Lord just by changing it. You know what I'm saying? He blasphemed the image of the Lord by through the Renaissance period, you know what I'm saying? And like the brother's about to make mention of, you know, the definition of blasphemy, right? And you said you have somebody grab.
No, we wasn't getting blasphemy, but we
was getting the Zondervan about.
What you talking about the Zondervan?
Yeah, what you was about to grab.
Look up blasphemy. We was talking about Esau. He ain't gonna have no mercy according to the scriptures, man. So
Get the Amos 1 and back them up.
And it's the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary definition of Edom. When you scroll down, it says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. It says,
right, that's what you said. What? Go to now, you rich man. Howl and weep for your miseries that's gonna come upon you. Because y'all going into slavery. Ultimately, what? You're gonna get burnt up. According to the scriptures, man.
That's the spirit that quotes Isaiah 34th chapter, man.
Yeah, Isaiah.
The Lord shall come down and put people by curse, man.
Yeah.
Talking about the nuclear destruction. It also mentions Isaiah 63rd chapter. It says Edom figures permanently in the prophetic scriptures as a scene of great future judgments. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who is not given any promise of mercy from God. That's exactly what it is, man. And Edomites are the main adversary of Yahweh Shem Shah. That brother was talking about blasphemy. They blaspheme everything they do. Okay, not just disgracing the image of the Lord, to change the Israelite face, but even the way he runs society, man. Everything the Lord says to do, okay, he does the opposite, man. Everything the Lord said not to do, he does purposely.
and this is Amos chapter 1. I'm gonna start at 11. Thus said the Lord thy power, for 3 transgressions will eat them, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Start at 10.
Start at 10. This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 10. But I will send a fire on the walls of Tyrus, which shall. 9. This is Amos 1 and 9. Thus said the Lord thy power, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant.
Right. So when did the Hamites sell us over to the hands of Edom? When did that happen? When the Africans, because those are Hamites, when did they sell the Israelites to the hands of Edom? That's called the transatlantic slave trade. Goes right with Joel the 3rd chapter.
This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 10. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus said the Lord thy power, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4.
Right, because those Hamites, they got a judgment for them too. You feel me? They go get a hot, fiery foot up their ass too. Okay? You see? Yeah, because we had war with the Philistines, the Canaanites. We had, you hear me? Major war. David and Goliath. Goliath of Gath. He was a Philistine. You hear me? So they big, they really, brothers testimony, we seen those them Hamites, bro. They was the Sudanese ones. They was tall as hell. We was at the lake and shit. They was looking at us like they wanted to get busy though. You hear me? That's how they was looking at us. You could feel the aura. You could feel the energy from them niggas. They was looking at us like, yeah, what's up? Let's get it.
Yeah, they know we in it.
This Amos 1 and 11. Thus said the Lord thy power, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and he did cast off all pity, and his anger did turn perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
And that was that perpetual hatred that Esau has for Jacob, man. You know, it still shows to this very day. You know, all the wickedness that he's done, you know, as oppression, you know, the nation of Israel is still showing forth to this very day. You know, and everything that he does, he's raising the rate. You know, we don't believe he got 72,000 people that's getting evicted in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? You know, he making it hard for people, man. You know, just giving different examples. But going back to his wickedness, you know, he got a rap sheet for the wickedness there. You know,
And it's just, and not only that, you're talking about the slavery, all the shit he done in the past 400 to 500 years to Jake, man. You know, our babies, you know, getting fed to alligators, us getting hung, getting our genitals cut off, looking our women, hanging us, burning us, all sorts of shit. This damn devil got to pay for a lot of motherfucking shit, man.
a lot of shit, man.
You know,
Yeah.
but this,
He hunt niggas down. With his dogs, it's like in the movie Django. Yeah, with Django, his name was D'Artagnan, and then Leonardo DiCaprio them pulled up on there with the dog, sheep and the bitches. Unless she been the bitches, send D'Artagnan the nigga heavy. They was chasing this nigga. You feel me? Pursuing this nigga all throughout the night. That's what they'll do, even in slavery. Because when a Jake, you know, you want to put a spirit on him, he ready. He like, I ain't about to deal with this shit. And then he'll run away. They'll pursue that nigga to wherever, man.
Yep. Look, Job 20 and 11 says his bones are full of the sins of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust, man. So Esau been wicked since the beginning, man. All right, here's scripture talking about the righteous blood from Abel to Zacharias, man. All right, so you gotta pay for all that righteous blood, all right, of the Israelites, man. All right.
He was a liar and a murderer from the beginning.
That's right.
That was what he do when he killed Abel. He lied to the Lord like, well, that my brother's keeper.
Right.
Like, he didn't know where his brother was. Like, nigga, you the one who killed him. I saw your ass. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
I got a quick precept. This is Revelation chapter 13. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yes.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. The thing is, man, they got to pay for all what they done to the Israelites, man. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So what they did to us, we going to do double to them.
That's the balance of the Lord, man. All right, because the Lord is about a just balance. Right. Can talk about I believe Sirach says, let them know thee like have we have known thee, man. So they're gonna get the
Route 36.
Yep, somebody get that real quick, man. All right, because these niggas haven't received The full recompense of the Lord, man. All right, go ahead.
This is Rock chapter 36 and verse 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Right, man. Hey, these niggas don't fear the Lord, man. Hey, they don't take consideration of who they have in their possession. They don't take into consideration how they treat the apple of the Lord's eye, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 3, lift up thy hand against the strange nations.
Right, man. Hey, the Lord lifted up his hand against us. Hey, we went to captivity. He curses Cleveland to us, man. You see? All right? No matter how far we try to so-called improve and educate ourselves, we'll never get ahead, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, and let them see thy power.
Right, man. Hey, what happened to the Egyptians during Egypt, man? Hey, the Lord kept hardening Pharaoh's heart to do what? To keep rebelling, to keep fucking oppressing the children of Israel, man. No matter how bad the plagues got, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4, as thou was sanctified in us before them.
Right, man. Look, what did the Lord do? He delivered us out of all that, man. You see how Moses split the Red Sea, man? All right, man, go on dry ground.
Jericho was scared. When they found out the Israelites was coming, boy, they was terrified.
That's right.
They was scared as shit.
That Moabite king, Balak, because he was worried. That's why he summoned Balaam to try to put those curses on us. They was worried. They seen us, man, bro.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that is scary, right? All Israel on one accord. Right. Yeah, that's scary. Serving the Heavenly Father. Yeah, that's scary.
Hey, they hear the stories. You gotta understand. The stories, hey, the Lord really, when he took down Egypt, hey, he became famous. The name of the Lord became mighty and famous throughout the earth. And then the children, his kids, we saying his children, his chosen, was killing off the mightiest, the strongest. Hey, Jericho was a mighty feat. Hey, to come through the Red Sea, and you hear the stories of how Moses led Israel through the Red Sea, and they hearing all of this. That's terrifying. They seen the chariot that was following Israel. You know.
Well, they upset it, man. You know, they upset it because we heard of the infamy of y'all coming, man.
Hey, look, they was scared.
And the name Israel's like fear, man. Just like now, like people hear niggas are around, they coming or whatever. Hey, they have a certain cowering to them where they, they come gather and shit like things like that.
You say how to they not even a dog should move his tongue against Israel.
I got to press up for you real quick. This second Maccabees 5. I'm gonna get to the point. This after Antiochus came, he ran through Israel and he ran through Judea and did his thing. He fucked us up, right? But I'm gonna jump down to verse 16 and taking the holy vessels with polluted hands and with profane hands, putting down the things that were dedicated by other kings to the augmentation and glory and honor of the place he gave him. And so haughty was Antiochus in mind, he considered not that the Lord was angered for a while for the sins of them that dwell in the city, and therefore his eye was not upon the place. But had they not been formerly wrapped in many sins, this man, as soon as he had come, had forthwith been scourged and put back from his presumption, as Elidorius was, whom Seleucus the king sent to view the treasury. All right, so like the brother said, Israel coming back together is a scary sight. Esau not considering, as a scripture in Ezekiel, they show the heathen know that Israel went to captivity because they sinned against the Lord.
That's Ezekiel 39.
All right, that's the only reason they was able to touch us, man. And that's Deuteronomy. It said, how should one put 1,000 to flight, except their rock has sold them? Our rock is not like their rock, even making our enemies judges over us. The Lord put us in captivity because we sinned against him, man. So us waking up is what? That's the Lord giving us faith again, which means, hey, Matah's favorite scripture, the Lord is going to fight for us, man. That's scary to these. That's Revelation 11. They saying the Lord's great army comes back together. It said fear fell upon these nations, man. They know what time it is.
They can't do nothing against it.
Yeah.
It was times with you see movies like the 300, that really happened with Abraham. And they killed thousands, and it was only 300 and some of them.
It was better than 300.
You know, it was better.
They lost. They
Right.
lost to 300.
Even
Right.
in the time of Judges with our forefather Gideon.
Yeah.
300 of them. Because we was talking about that yesterday in town.
Yeah. Hey, the Lord don't care about fucking numbers.
Right.
Hey, look, the Lord can use one angel to destroy this place, but He's gonna do it in glorious fashion.
Hey, King David said, "Through the name of the Lord, I ran through a troop."
Right.
We got examples of Samson killing 1,000 men with a jawbone.
This is Ezekiel chapter 30. Oh, sorry. Ezekiel 39 and 23 to the point. It says, I'll go up. Well, Ezekiel 39 and 21, and I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord, their power, from that day and forward. When the Heavenly Father destroyed, put these heathens in subjection under us. Here we can say it's verse 23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. Therefore hid I my face from them.
Right, and that's why you see you see Jake right now down in this terrible situation, because like the elder Benji was saying, man, the elder Saint Benji was saying, man, we sinned against the Lord, man. We pissed the Lord off. Hey, that's how you also can read that in Judith. It going to Judith. It say, if they sin against their power, we can overtake them. But my Lord, please. He begged them, like, look, nigga, if they good with their power, look, do not this thing, man. All right, and that's why Esau do what he do now to keep us going off. But it's in the but the Lord got Esau in the trick bag, man, because all Israel ain't meant to wake up this time.
Just like
only the elect.
I was just gonna say this, like that movie they called Tyrone. Because what you talking about, like keep us doing the same thing. You know?
Yeah.
The music and all of that.
To make you happy with being oppressed.
Exactly. So they played one song when they was fighting at first, then they started playing that loving song when they started hugging it.
Yeah, because that was the script talk about the daughters of music that we brought low. So the music in the 60s and the 70s,
They was having such a good time.
Yeah,
It turned up. Disco, what happened? Disco, everybody getting
It was
high,
the same
having a
spell
good
though.
time.
It was the same spell back then. Now it was just shit. Yes, they was, nigga. Somebody set your hair around, you killed that nigga.
Yeah.
Black exploitation, all that shit was happening. It's just worse now. It's just worse now. Shit, black exploitation been happening for a long time. It's been happening for a long time.
Yeah, pimping like Goldie, Mac. You know what I'm saying?
That drug vibration, the white horse, all that shit was happening. It's just worse now. It's overt now. It ain't. They not using coded, right? They're not using coded words talking about it. They just say pussy. They ain't saying there was a phrase I heard, man. Damn, I'm trying to think of what it was. It was a cookie, but they was using it to talk about pussy. I can't think of the phrase. Man.
Yeah.
But they was doing it covertly then.
Yeah.
Now they saying it. Now the bitch say she got whopped. Now the nigga say he killed you, murdered you.
Yeah. It's blatant.
It's less right. It's no lamenting in it. You would have a song like Freddie's Dead coming out back then. You still have a bunch of niggas. All right, putting on the side of me back then too. Let's not forget the Isley Brothers album cover, man. Niggas gay as hell. It's just worse now.
I'm glad I ain't
Prince.
Yeah.
For people we trying to defend.
He had hoes. Gay niggas got the most hoes. Look at Atlanta. Every bitch that's pregnant in Atlanta, 7 out of 10 of them is pregnant by a gay nigga.
Look, King, Little J.
King. Good point. Good point.
Nigga in jail having a little fucking fest. He humping on niggas and shit.
Half the nigga walk right on his lap.
Well, yeah. Not even that. He had a nigga that looked like a man rub his ass on his dick. Bro, it was more shit than just that. It was a whole video.
It was gay for one. I saw his face when we get the interview. But the one nigga called him gay. The one nigga that said he snitched. He said I ain't snitched. That's why he said that nigga is gay.
Exactly.
He called him out on it. Just like King Von, the footage came out with him. trying to get switched decks because he gay.
Well, that's the spirit, because the scripture say they hide it not.
Yeah.
Right.
Isaiah.
Yeah, because that video was to King Von. They said he was trying to get the PC protective custody. Bro, it was random niggas coming up to him saying shit. He was like, "Nah, he mad because I won't let him suck my. I'm gonna suck."
They already knew what it was because look, really, they already know what gang you in.
Right.
They do try to separate certain gangs and shit, man.
Yeah, it ain't that deep. I mean, yeah, this guy nigga hard. You see a couple videos, he booked some nigga in jail. Don't mean he gay.
He could have got to a fight. If he would have got to a fight, they would have switched decks.
Yeah, man, that
shit, right.
But you know what? His own King Little J, own guys, they were like, man, I don't even want to claim.
They knew the nigga was gay.
They was like, I'm about to tell his mama and shit.
100%. GDs is known for being gay. Everybody know. If it's a GD nigga, they more than likely gay. That ain't no slander or no shit talk. It's written in their literature. All right, it's part of they. If you in jail, if he got doing a certain amount of time, if he ready, the little homie gotta let him deal.
I got a script.
His brother got a precept. He's supposed to be behind the camera.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2.
It's like a scripture coming out, y'all, man. Relax, man.
It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?" And that's our people. They become degenerates, man. Which is the word. When you go to the etymology of degenerate, it means one that have left off from their ancestral standards, man. You know what I'm saying? So our people, they completely unrecognizable to that Father Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who planted us a noble, upright seed, man.
Jeremiah also said, discontinue the heritage that the Heavenly Father, because this ain't our heritage. The culture that these niggas is into, that ain't us, man. All that shit goes back to the Eden. Whether it's tattoos, dreadlocks, you hear what I'm saying, lineups, whatever it is that you Israelites, is it dyeing your hair? You got something?
Yeah, but that's part of them fighting against us too, man. Promoting that shit, keeping us. Hey, it's like you go to a job interview, they tell you don't wear braids. You can't wear braids, but you can wear dreads because that's not our custom. Right. You know what I mean? Cut your beard. You gotta have booty face. So this is Isaiah 29. I'm gonna start at 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and earthquakes and great noise with storm and tempest and with the flame of devouring fire. All right, because the Lord gonna destroy these people. And the multitude of the nations that fought against Ariel, which is talking about Jerusalem, even all that fight against her and her munitions, and that distress her, shall be as a dream of a night vision. It shall be as with an hungry man dreameth, and behold, he eateth, but when he awaketh, and his soul is empty. Or when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold, he drinketh, but when he awaketh, and behold, he is faint, and his soul has appetite. So shall the multitude of the nations be that fight against Mount Zion. Hey, so you know that feeling, you hungry, and you have a dream, so you broke. Yeah, everybody had a raw ass dream, that good ass dream, they had some money. You done bought a car, you done bought this, but then you wake up and you broke as hell. All right, that's how they gonna feel, man. That's how they gonna feel, man. All right, because we gonna put so much hell on them. All right, because of them fighting against us. All right, like what the scripture say, I cannot because there's rewards. My brother get the story of the rich man and the poor man. He said he died, rich man. That's the interrupting us. Yeah. All right, shalom.
We want the one in the back.
Who got it?
16. They got it right.
Yeah, whoever got it.
St. Luke, chapter 16, verse 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day.
Right now, that's going into Esau, man. Because Esau right now, purple means rulership as well, the king. All right, that's like a royal apparel. When you wear purple, that's royalty. Hey, who rich right now, man? Esau, Edom, they on top. Not only Esau, but the rest of these nations as well, man.
Right? Because when you read Revelation 12, you know, Revelations 21, it goes into Esau getting double, man. All right, keep going.
It says, verse 20, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores.
Which is going into Israel right now. Keep going.
It says, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
Right, so you got Jake today that's just trying to get by. And Jake happy with the bullshit, man. But Esau don't even want Jake to have the fucking crumbs. Jake just trying to fucking get their credit together and do little bullshit. The CPEs and shit like that. And Esau telling him it's illegal. But the whole time, that shit ain't illegal. Esau just said it because now Jake doing it. It wasn't illegal when you was doing it, but now it's illegal because Jake doing it. Jake get the little, to try to find out the little shit, and Esau like, no, fuck that. Keep going.
It says,
real quick, make a point. Even even across the board in Jake's jobs, right? Like they know Jake be impoverished and they get below man.
Yeah, bro.
What they do with the food? They lock the food up. Jake can't take it home to feed their kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they
in the hood, they throw it in the trash and put locks on it, right?
Locks on,
But
yeah.
you got it's a whole movement of Edomites, all right? It's basically dumpster divers.
Yep.
They got another term for them. That's how they survive. They go actually get the groceries that's put out. You know, it ain't bad. It's just that they old. So they put it out. They don't lock that up. And so you can find it on TikTok. They show you how to do it, all this shit. They yeah.
They ain't nothing.
Krispy Kremes, everything. They tell you what day, what time. They got a whole system on it, man. But with niggas, they oppress, man. It says in Psalm 73, against oppression, they speak loftily. Yeah. Who they really want to oppress us? They don't mind fucking up their own as long as they can fuck us up. All right, but it's all to fuck us over, man.
Yeah, hold on. This man complete genius. Like, here it is, the fucking food is already poisoned. You hear me? And you got the audacity to lock this shit up. It's poison.
Right, poison anyway.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah, brother.
This is St. Luke chapter 16 and verse 21. And desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
Right, which you consider that like just the little bullshit, the little benefits and shit that Jake tried to get Esau denying for.
It says, moreover,
like you get fired from your job, you're supposed to get unemployment, but this rich ass $1 billion company contest the little, they fucking dispute the money, dispute it. Wow. Niggas, a clear fact that, hey, look, I had a judge cuss the fucking company out in my favor, man. They was like, so what was your reason for firing him? It was like, well, he did X, Y, Z. They was like, all right, is there anybody in your company that's doing the same thing right now? And she was like, well. He was like, ma'am, just answer the question. He got the cussing the bitch out. And he said, oh my God, this is ridiculous. It's water to you, sir. And he got off the phone. He hung the phone up because he was pissed off. And it was a fucking Edomite.
Wow.
So if Esau, like, goddamn, hey, you motherfucker, this shit is crazy.
That's the spirit of the Lord, too.
God.
Yeah.
Cuss the bitch out.
That's in Ecclesiastes. You know, when Ecclesiastes talks about, you see the marvel, not to see the oppression of the city, but what they say, that's one that's higher than the highest that judges them. Then it says in Proverbs 16, when a man first puts the word, he makes his enemies to be at peace with him. So the Lord did it in favor. He made that. He made the Edomites for a moment have a sense of righteous judgment. Like, damn, this shit is oppressive, nigga. Damn.
Like, man, he said, who else is doing that? She was like, well. He said, oh my God, ma'am, just answer the fucking question. and she was speechless. You know,
said that own mouth condemning thee.
Right. You know what I mean?
Hey, they just fired Edomite, then locked him up on felony charges for stomping a Jake in the face.
Oh yeah, in Indianapolis.
Yeah. They put him in the handcuffs, put him on the ground. They didn't even have to do that. He just right in his shit. He just lost his job and he got charged for that shit. Man. Felonies. Not no two felonies.
Go ahead, bro.
It says verse 22. Verse 21, the latter part, it says, reading on, it says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried God.
And you heathens don't make it no better.
Yeah.
Because y'all in league with Esau. So here it is. You got the rich man. You fucking stinking ass heathen. Here it is. You got Elam on stink. Oh, I hate Elam. I hate you fucking Persians. You nasty motherfucking Persians. I hate you motherfuckers, man. Hey, you see some videos of them cooking their food. They using their hand. I seen one video of a bitch spitting the food to make it more wet. She just shot the shit out of the food. Hey, and then y'all got a nerve to come to our neighborhood act like you more higher and mighty than us. Yo, nasty. Hey, nasty, man. Go ahead.
It says Luke 16:22.
And then you got Ham. This old motherfucker. You walk past Ham crib, and they crib stink, man. All right, smell like they have got a whole fucking dead carcass hanging.
There was something that the other brothers was sending a video. They was cooking. They was like frying shit, and they was scraping the like feces.
That shit crazy.
Whatever kind of animal it was.
Because that's their belief. They bullshit ass religion.
God, Satan. Satan on the right.
Yeah.
He got spirit.
Right.
To cook them, to eat shit. Hold on. To straight this shit up. It's
waste. To think that waste is sacred, there's something sacred about waste. And y'all think y'all over us.
The only thing you should be doing is burying that shit back into the soil.
Right, let the earth eat it. Go ahead, brother.
This say Luke 16:22. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom.
So hell, when you look up the word hell, hey, he was in hell. Hey, what Jonah say? I'm in the belly of hell. He was in a fucked up situation. When you catch it, what you call it, man? I'm catching hell right now. You catching that fire. You catching affliction right now, man.
Yeah, scripture called the furnace of affliction.
God. So when the rich man woke up, he like shit. So why, if he woke up in hell, how the fuck do he see Lazarus in the bosom of Abraham? That mean they all in hell together. That don't make no goddamn sense.
He was in a situation.
Was a friend of the Lord.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Yep. Hey, that's what you Christians, y'all don't have no fucking logic. The spirit ain't with you. Hey, you read something like that, y'all fucking bugged out. Go ahead.
This St. Luke 16:24. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me.
So how he in hell? He's supposed to be in hell, right? How is he talking to Abraham?
It says, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue.
So that's how much hell they gonna be in. Hey, they put us in hot boxes. They motherfucking worked us, didn't give us no motherfucking water. They took our daughters, our fucking wives. They raped them. They cut our fucking kids out the fucking stomach while they were still alive. Let the baby die. Put the fucking baby back in the motherfucking woman just to see what it is. They all the motherfucking uterine fucking practices, goddammit, come from them practicing on a woman. Where they use us as fucking lab rats.
They used to
You think you gonna get some goddamn water? Hey nigga, you better motherfucking drink your sweat.
That's all about mercy.
They used to put a dude and have him tied up on his knees behind his back and blow his fucking head off to see what would happen. Just to see how his head would explode.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the blood splatter experts. If it's a murder, some crime that happens,
right.
Part of forensic team, they got a blood spatter expert.
Right.
They take the threads and all that shit. Well, how do you think they got the experience to find that shit out? They got to test a bunch of shit out to see. That's what they know. Oh, look how his body landed. This is more. Look how his body landed. He got pushed off.
Where they get the knowledge, the whole
take experience.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Nowadays they use artificial shit, but before that became a thing, how they do it? They tested everything.
Even with the artificial shit, they had to have a blueprint to even program it. They had to have some knowledge to even program it. And then the computer build on top of the shit that you give it.
Yep.
You know?
Like we were saying at camp, you know what I'm saying?
they got these billion-dollar, trillion-dollar hospitals, pharmaceutical industries, but they got all that knowledge from experimenting on us.
Well, experiment on Jake. Hey, look, how you know? Look, before they start giving it's a chemical. No, it's a chemical in the women that releases when they go into labor. Before it was some other shit that they was giving them, and it would cause deformities and it would cause the baby to die. How did they know? To stop this and start doing they experiment. Like my wife, her grandmama got cancer, so they giving her experiment. We're gonna try this drug on her. We're gonna try this drug on her. It's a trial. We're gonna try this drug on her and see how it works. She might die, but it might work. It might work. That's what you call the human clinical trials, man. All right, we tested it. We had so many side effects, but we want to see the effects that it might have in the long-term effects on a human, on an actual person. They trying their fucking witchcraft out.
Well, that's why they call it a practice.
God.
Doctors a practice.
Well, they showed you that in the movie. They called Tyrone. That's what they was doing.
Yeah,
I was
that was
experimenting
the whole
on them.
thing. Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Then the word hospital mean to be hospitable. You did all that experiment just to scam people and, you know what I'm saying, make trillions of dollars, man.
Yeah.
Just to not even, you know what I'm saying, give people free healthcare after you even experiment on them to get the fucking knowledge.
God, keep reading.
This St. Luke chapter 16, verse 24.
With that water reference, Esau wanted some mercy.
Right, mercy, God, man. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no Esau. You're not getting no mercy.
Well, James too. The scripture say that you shall have judgment without mercy. They'll show no mercy.
Right. It
show
says,
no
since
mercy.
thou has not hated blood,
Yeah.
even blood
That's
shall
true.
pursue thee.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, look. You got it? Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35.
Thought you had it out.
Right. It's just clear. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood
Which
of
is
the
an
children.
ongoing hatred. Hey, this homosexual shit that's going on today is really towards our people, man. That's towards our people. You don't get no procreation from that. What she stick her middle finger at me for? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, shit, bitch sticking her middle finger at me.
No, that's the spirit.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
She gonna die.
Hey, look, this
That bitch probably got ovarian cancer
right,
right
but the
now.
whole time she was just over here checking us out.
She was hot.
The fuck? She got a whole that ass here. You need some meat on you, baby. With this grill, not synthetic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put some meat on that grill. Let me get, hey, I'm get that bitch some real veneers, goddammit. You know? Yeah, so like it.
This is Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in that time of calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord thy power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right, so blood gonna pursue you, Esau. Hey, look, you already the most hated. All right? Hey, look, everybody gonna come looking. Hey, you gonna be the fucking 20 him out, knock him out guy. You gonna be the, hey, when the 2/3 come back, look, we always say this. Hey, when they come back, hey, who you think gonna be fucking you up the worst? The nigga, you tricked them into believing this fucking fool shit, this fool system. So when they wake up on the other side, you were like, nigga, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They have to feel it because you tricked me, you piece of shit. They gonna fucking tear you up, man. Alright? Could you imagine that? And then on top of the elect, hey, look, the scriptures say we're gonna be as he is, man. The Lord got power over death, man. The Lord raised the dead. So we gonna have the power to raise the dead. Hey, look, Esau, you little weird motherfucker. How you know that what's that adrenaline? When your heart stopped, they hit you with the shot of adrenaline to bring you back. All right? So how you think they found that out? Experiment. So they didn't probably torture the motherfucker so much. Hey, it's in Call of Duty. It's in Call of Duty and it's in Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying? You had to do a mission with the white dude. You know what I'm saying? They was torturing him, and if he passed out, you got to hit him with the adrenaline shot to bring him back. You know, yeah, Trevor, yeah. So, hey, Hey, so if Esau doing that, if he's showing you in the games, where they get the knowledge from? But we ain't gonna need no fucking drilling it. We gonna just bring your ass up. Come up, motherfucker. And you go,
Well, Peter raised people from the dead. Right? I believe it was, well, that was the Lord with Tabitha.
Hey, Lazarus was decomposed.
Esau not bringing nobody back from the dead.
Oh, God.
Right.
Esau can't bring the spirit back. The heart stopped when he was dead. You know how many niggas Esau done buried in the past? And that's why he used to put bells on the graveyard in case you woke up while you was dead. You can ring the bell in your grave. The heart can slow down to a point where you're clinically dead.
Clinic, come.
But anyway, your spirit is still in there.
Done.
I know they can't clone nobody.
Right, because the Lord bring the Lord put the spirit in it.
Esau cloned the human, it ain't got no spirit in it. It's gonna be a beast, an animal.
It says Luke.
Okay, go ahead. St. Luke 16:25 now. But Abraham said, son, remember that thou in thy lifetime received.
So remember, now remember this. Gotcha, bitch. Remember this.
Hey, the same dude wants you to remember the Alamo, Pearl Harbor, all the other shit. The whole
9/11.
Yeah.
He wants you to forget about slavery. Forget you an Israelite. Right. Forget that. No, it doesn't exist. But look what Abraham told him.
It says, son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things.
Hey, yo, son, remember this, son? Remember this?
It says, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted and thou art tormented.
Hey, because Lazarus was an Israelite. The rich man's a fucking heathen. Right?
Last shall be first, the first shall be last.
God. You know? So he got confident because he woke up and hey, look, even these 2/3. They gonna wake up. Yeah, they gonna have everlasting shame and contempt. They gonna be over you. They still gonna be rich.
They gonna be Israelites.
They gonna
get to enjoy the kingdom. Said the Lord's wife with all tears.
Right.
No more pain.
She gonna be over
so
with.
2/3 gonna be straight in the kingdom. They're gonna lament that they didn't do right when they had the chance to repent.
Verse 27. Verse 26. And besides all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot.
Hey,
neither.
Look, you over there, nigga. You deal with that shit. We good over here. Nigga, I'm not coming.
Got their own lot.
Right, yeah. You over there, we over here. Yeah, I ain't coming over there to help you. Nigga, deal with what you gotta deal with. It's your fault.
You gotta drink that cup.
Drink it. Nigga, they gonna drink it.
Yeah, that's the aim on the bread. It said for these things that they can't be changed. Esau can't get no mercy for what they've done to us. It's impossible.
Get Revelation 18.
It's like Richard said, too wide to go. Have it, son.
Right, Esau did so much, bro. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's just like that.
You know, it's just crazy. Esau did so much, this shit is crazy. You know, out of all the captivities we've been in, hey, look, this dude is a fucking madman. You know, all of the weird ass experiments, the drugs, the uranium in the paint, the uranium in the food, the goddamn it, the Planned Parenthoods, the goddamn it, man, all of this, the LGBT shit, and how they hit our community. They come to us. You drive down the fucking block, and you might be looking at a bus stop, and they got two men kissing. Hey, you don't see that in their neighborhood. Why is that shit in our fucking neighborhood? Right, make sure
at least it's one black dude. They can do a black dude.
One
black
always
gotta be a nigga. Everything you watch on TV is either always a gay nigga or a gay Mexican, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like the empires. Why do you think the Empire show was so big? Because they had the homo shit in there. The P Valley, the even Power.
Yeah, Ghost.
Even fucking Power. I ain't like nigga 50
They've
Cent.
been doing that shit for a long time. Let's not forget The Wire. Let's not forget every hood nigga favorite show apparently, which is trash. I'm sure. I don't watch that shit.
They had the gay bitch.
But Omar kissed the nigga.
Oh shit.
He walked up on him in the street.
That shit.
Kissed that nigga.
That's what you call a hard mode.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You want that Revelation 18?
God.
We're going to start verse 5.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's Revelation 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquity.
Right, so Esau he done so much that this man sins is piled up to the heavens. Hey, literally. he just won't stop. You know, it's like he just can't stop. Like the scriptures say, he can't go to sleep unless he done wicked. You know what I'm saying? They working on their beds, and in the morning they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. Y'all, I got something. Aha! I'm gonna turn their women against them. They're never gonna be at peace. You know what I'm saying?
Put that in his, you know.
Yeah, you know, his nigga woke up. Aha! I got it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's saying their sleep is taken away.
God, they can't even sleep until they. Hey, well, they show you that in the movie, the first Wonder Woman with Ares, man. Ares was talking to all the motherfuckers, telling them the bullshit, but he was complaining. He was complaining to basically to Zeus, like, look what they doing. Look at your creation. That's Esau. Esau do all of this shit, and he complaining to Yahweh, like, hey, look what they doing. Look what they doing. The whole time, nigga, you the one that's making them do it. You putting the shit in front of them to do it. You the problem. Even though, God, right, he laid stumbling blocks, a pit, like the scriptures say, he dug a pit, and the pit he dug, he fell in it, and that's why Esau catching a lot of hell right now, and his own school systems failed him, his own motherfucking, the child support, the Title IV deeds, he trapped in it, man, the taxes and all of this shit, he fell in it, man.
Yeah, white privilege shit going on.
It's always out the window, you know.
That shit over with.
And Habakkuk 2:15 in the NLT, it says, "What sorrow awaits you who make your neighbors drunk? You force your cup on them so you can gloat over their shameful nakedness." And that's like in the spiritual sense, like the brother was going into, man. Okay, because they get spiritually drunk and all these different, Babylonian philosophies, like you said, the alphabet community shit. Then they gloat over it, man. Like look, you see, look, you say, how look at your people, man. Look at this, look at this.
Esau created you niggas in the lab. And then make sure that every time they put you on the big screen, that you look at as a bad light for the whole time. They the ones that talk to the whole
right, they the setup, right. And also, look at all these guns. Gun violence in Chicago. The whole time, 21 massacres in Chicago this weekend. The whole time you just dropped the crate off a month ago to these niggas.
Like the nigga son said it, man. The guy thinking niggas that say, man, yeah, man, they bring the gun, drop them in the alley. Some of them will either be cool with the cops and get the guns like that as well. And they'll set up setups. Like that's how one of my guys got murdered. Because a cop set it up and let it be known, like, yeah, they at the park. We're thinking we was these other niggas some folks. And they shooting at my brother and them. I could have got popped that night, but I did because the cops was coming. They sometimes had it set up where they shooting at my brother and them, these other niggas from the other side, because they working with the cops, man. So all that shit is
But they show you that in a lot of these black movies. Like, what's that movie with the fucking nigga that's locked up right now? He got a show right now.
you talking about
with his son doing the shit. Big Meech. Little Meech. That shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they show you in that he was working with the police. You know what I'm saying? They always do. How the fuck you think the man getting his sentence dropped?
The nigga said,
he cooperate.
The nigga said in that Blue Magic movie, we don't got planes. Whatever it is, niggas don't own planes.
Right.
You talking about Frank Lucas.
Right, gun. How they get the, you know what I'm saying?
Space One said it. Yeah. Never seen a black nigga fly a plane, man.
Hey, you think a nigga in the lab?
The real freeway, Rick Ross, he said it too. He told it on the interview. He said the CIA supplied it. He ain't had it.
Why they ain't locked up?
Snowfall. That show Snowfall. They show you how in LA that the drug dealer was dealing directly with somebody who worked for the CIA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's coming up.
The
Central Intelligence Agency
so
is responsible for this shit.
The real gangbangers and criminals is your fucking own people. These Edomites that run this damn country.
And that's why the Lord said, "You will your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do."
And you gotta ask yourself, I say it all the time. Vice can find all these criminals in interviews with him. They down there in South America talking to niggas that make the ghost guns. Vice can find all this shit. But telling me law enforcement can't stop them.
And they go into a whole fucking, they showing niggas how cocaine is made.
They show how the ghost guns is made.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas got a whole foundry in it.
Hey, but that's the rule of sin. Remember, when Cain, what was told to Cain, you know, thou should be the rule of sin. Well, Cain lying is back in Esau Edom. You know, it tells you that Edom is a people of my curse. That's that mark that was put on Cain, that leprosy, man. All right, that lack of melanin. You know, he's the rule of sin. Go ahead.
I just got something real quick about y'all sitting up here talking about how the gangbangers be in cahoots with these police officers. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. In those days when there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. But since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. And just like it was back then in the time of the Greeks and Antiochus, with the wicked ass niggas and the wicked 2/3, you got the same wicked ass niggas and wicked 2/3 niggas now who do the same shit. Be in cahoots with Esau, be in cahoots with these cops.
But that's when you got the boule. You got the boule, you got these Masons, you got these Eastern Stars, you got all of these motherfucking sorority groups. That's the whole thing. And like on TV, they was talking about how the Alpha find the bitches, whatever. They got their own fucking credit union now. How the fuck was they able to do that? How was they able to do that? They in league with Esau. They join hand in hand. How the fuck these motherfuckers got their own goddamn credit union? But go back to that Revelation. You know?
This is Revelation 18 and verse 6. That shall reward her, even as she rewarded you.
Ooh!
And double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double.
And he telling, hey, go reward her as she rewarded you. So he telling us to do it. So when Yahweh shall return and restore the kingdom to Israel, reward her even as she rewarded you.
That ain't a good reward neither.
Hey, he right. You reap. Hey, go ahead.
It says verse 7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Do it say double? Did you read that already? Oh, okay, come. So not only are y'all gonna get it, y'all gonna get double of what y'all did to us in the righteous sense, because we ain't gonna be fucking doing no buck breaking. We ain't doing none of that. Hey, look, your daughter's gonna get snatched up like y'all snatched our daughters up. All right?
We didn't know what the equivalent of buck breaking is in the kingdom.
God.
Something else.
Right, it's gonna be a righteous equivalent. Hey, look, all them big ass dinosaur bones, them dinosaurs y'all, them old reptiles y'all finding, and y'all fed our sons to alligators. So goddamn it, we gonna create some raw shit that's gonna tear your kids up to make some shit we ain't even gonna fucking put on.
Yeah, you said
new creatures.
Right, new creatures, newly made.
You said you had that thing like Araya's
Funhouse, yeah. Hey man, hey look, hey they thought they told us, yeah, shit, I can tell the story again, Jay. That's something the Lord showed me, man. That was something the Lord showed me. This was shown to me when I first came to the truth. All right, I'm sitting there asleep. I'm walking up, and I see it blinking red lights. Gang, 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 gang. You know what I'm saying? It was like a fuck, you know, the scary. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it said Arala's Funhouse. Because at first it was just black as hell. It was dark outside. And somebody was on my left hand. He was on my left side. He said, look, I'm going to show you something. And then I turned to see the building. Well, I walk in the building, was all Edomites in this bitch. All Edomite women. You know what I mean? They getting it's a woman. I can distinctly remember if she was getting a massage. It was a robot, but I always say, look, I ain't touching these motherfuckers. I'm gonna have robots. I've always said that. So then I had the whole little vision. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So the robot was giving the bitch a massage, and it was another robot. She had a glass like snug on her stomach. She was getting her toes done. The robot was pedicuring her toes and shit like that. And then he looked at me. He looked over at me. He said, watch this. And the bitch that was getting the massage, the fucking folding table, his arms went up like this, and the folding table, whoop, it closed on the bitch, and then it steamed the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you just heard, because you don't get, bitch ain't had time to die. This bitch just got folded in half, and then steam come out the motherfucker. The bitch who was getting her toes done, the robot grabbed her by her legs and pulled her through the fucking glass. So the fucking glass that was snug on her stomach, all her skin was ripped off. And then the robot stuck his hands up. It went to the side. He stuck his hands up. It went like this, turned to the side. His hands went down, and then things came out. Blades came up like this, and he just got the shroom. But I heard the blade scraping against the fucking ground because it was going straight through the bitch. So not only did he pull a bitch through, he was cutting the bitch up. And then I was looking with no remorse. And he looked at me with a smile, and we walked through the building, and we jumped out the side of the building, and then I woke up.
I got some.
God.
This Psalms 137 in the GNT, it says in verse 7, remember, Lord, what the Edomites did the day Jerusalem was captured.
The Edomites. The Edomites. Hey, because really, all this, you fucking convinced the rest of these heathens to get on this shit with us. You convinced them to come against us the way they did, man.
Yeah, they home is scoffing the head of the wicked.
You the motherfucker who set this shit up.
Yeah, well, I'm in the Agagite in the book of Esther. That's a prime example going into what the other brother's speaking about, man. Because he wrote the letters to all the provinces of who was that? Artaxerxes? Yeah, cut. It says, remember how they kept saying, tear it down to the ground.
Hey, because Esau mad, he sold his birthright. You mad?
Right. No, Esau was mad before that.
Oh yeah,
he was mad at Cain. It tells you in the book of John, wherefore hated his brother. Right. It tells you because his brother versus good is always evil. Yeah. Good is sad against evil, evil against good. That's just what
it is. Yeah.
You know, hating on him. He's a hater. Like, you motherfucker Abel shining and stuff. Like, now I'm about to.
He thinks the Lord like you.
I'm about to get down on this nigga. Like niggas doing the hood, they see you shining and shit.
They hate him.
He saw hated take up in the womb.
Yeah, they was fighting in the womb.
Exactly, man. That just played out on earth. Okay, that was the reason for him to show it. He already had that hatred for him. He's a hater, man.
Right, and the Heavenly Father gonna put that hate back on us. Because we're gonna have that disdain and that.
Hold on, real quick, you said that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Sirach 27 and 24.
Figure it out.
I've hated many things, but nothing like him. The Lord will hate him. We can't even get mad enough, man. The Lord can put the spirit on us to do the things that we meditate.
Yep.
Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
Mine anger. So the Lord gonna have to put the spirit on us, man.
It says in the
even a little kid. You know what I'm saying? What type of spirit you gonna have to?
We've been far removed from our heritage. That's a part of our heritage. We little bitty, you hear me? We do that.
Right.
We've been far removed. Look where we at, man. Look at the condition that we in. You know?
Well, hey, Jake.
We got this truth now. It says, he that is Christian wisdom, Christian sorrow. Yeah. By now we should have a form of hatred, like King David said. Fuck a little Edomite baby. Fuck an Edomite bitch. Fuck an Edomite male. That goes for the rest of you fucking heathens, man. Yeah, fuck them. All right, it goes double for you Edomites, man.
You guys so known as what you call it? With a constitution. Well, I'm talking about laws. You got laws. I mean, the rule of law. Rule of law. It's a lot. Yeah. You got the rule of law. So we restrain from doing what we really want to do for real, like talking some shit. Take some shit down.
Get us on the leash.
Definitely gonna put us on the level, but that hatred is boiling already, man. Fuck these devils, man.
It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said Yahweh power.
So the Lord gonna put an extra dose of anger on us, man. A level we can't reach right now, all right, on our own. Now, plus we hate this devil. All right, we ready. The Lord gonna put that extra umph on it, man. All right, especially against that spiritual power, it's gonna put that manly spirit all the way in. So we manly, you know, we men. They gonna put that like that godliness in us, man. That extra judgment must be done.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be like King Saul. All right, we're gonna be like the priest that killed Agag, man. Chop him up with no remorse.
Right.
No remorse. In fact, we're gonna do it with joy. Hey, that's that Psalm 147.
This Psalms 149.
147.
It's a lot. You? This Psalms 149 and 6. But if I'm starting at 5, let the saints be joyful and glory. Let them sing aloud upon their bed. Let the high praises of the Most High Power God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. So they're gonna what? They're gonna be happy, man. They're gonna be joyful with that sword in their hand to do what? To execute vengeance upon the heathens and punishment upon the people. So we're gonna be executing that punishment.
Lil Willie, I'm gonna be a Power Ranger, Vita board, VR trooper.
God, we gonna be doing all that, man. Punishing these devils, man. And every judgment gotta come to them, man, for all the wickedness they have did, man.
Yeah, y'all made a good point. He called it the rule of judgment, or the rule of law. That's the Thessalonians. Anybody that's operating outside of that is actually wicked. It says it's a righteous thing with the Lord to reward them that trouble thee, man. So that's the execution of righteousness, man. To take these heathens, or to take a little Edom, which your brother, y'all got to finish that verse here too. To take an Edomite. So like, let's read it. Just finish that out real quick. The Psalms you had.
Yeah, the Psalms, come. Psalms chapter 137 and verse 8. This in the GNT. It says, Babylon, you will be destroyed.
Which it just referred to Edom as Babylon. Same thing in Jeremiah 49, 50, 51. It'll be the prophecy to say the same thing in 2 chapters. One to say Babylon, one to say Edom. Because Edom is Babylon. All right? Revelation, the whole book of Revelation, the last kingdom of rule is mystery Babylon. Well, the mystery is the mystery of iniquity, and we solved it, man. That wicked one, all right, is Malachi 1 and 4, Edom. Lamentations 4 and 21. The brother read the 2nd Ezra 6 earlier. Edom will be the last to rule. Edom will get the greatest destruction, Isaiah 34.
It says, happy are those who pay you back for what you have done to us.
Happy. We're going to be happy about it, man.
That was happy when they did it to us.
Hell yeah.
They said we have found it. We have seen it. They were rejoicing.
We going through fucking hell here. Brothers can't see their children. Esau set the system up. Dealing with just whatever level of oppression we got to deal with, man.
That's
all right?
Some wickedness, man.
Jake is fucking pissed, man. The Lord is already putting that anger on us, that hatred, so we know who our enemy is already, man. So, hey, when that time comes, we gonna be on Esau's ass, man.
And you niggas, man. 2/3, man. How about Shabbat Shah gonna put that power on us to fuck y'all up too? Because y'all join hand with this damn devil, man.
Hey, a lot of you niggas help Esau catch us.
Exactly, man.
Hey, you niggas help your enemy catch us. Especially the goddamn black woman.
Catch a free one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even when escaped slaves was caught by niggas.
Yeah.
Esau couldn't catch no nigga.
Right, when you watch.
Hey, that's like the nigga that did the joke. He said, how did black people they could have just whooped our fucking ass. It was like what did he say? It was a comedian. He was like well, she was pretty cool, you know. You could have ran away and we wouldn't have caught you. No, because they used you other niggas to do it, to catch us, man.
Yeah.
You know?
The same thing again.
Esau had horses. We was doomed. The Lord set it up. It was no escape.
Right.
The Lord put it on us, man.
You got 2 miles.
Go ahead.
It says,
Catch up to your ass.
it says, happy are those who pay you back for what you have done to us.
We're going to rejoice, man.
It says, who take your babies and smash them against a rock.
Right. So we're going to enjoy taking little Edomite babies, red babies, grab them like this. Oh, little baby. Fuck. They did it to us. They was throwing them up, catching them on spears. All right. Cutting out women. This is the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, man. All right. You can see the pictures. They commemorated the shit when they was doing to the Northern Kingdom, man. They got pages and drawings of the shit. They take the pregnant baby. For one, not so like they'll take the pregnant woman, hang her, so her tiptoes is barely touching the ground, and then cut her fucking belly open and the baby will fall out and let the dogs eat it, man.
Yep. A lot of times they would hang the baby by their umbilical cord too.
Yeah.
They would lynch the mother, then cut the baby out and hang the baby by his own umbilical cord.
They made sport of it. How many babies can you catch on one spear? But then we gonna give a fuck about your Edomite babies? No, man.
Exactly.
That's fuck out here. We're gonna be happy, man.
Exactly. That's how most of y'all sports came down with little toys like catch the ball.
Oh yeah.
The thing, the cup. Yeah. That's how most of y'all little toys, sports, all of that shit.
What they got now with the dunk tanks? Mm-hmm. That was African Dodger. That's what they called it. Mm-hmm. You know, they put a little Jake baby, put his head in the hole, and then you throw baseballs at his ass. It's just a carnival game. Yep. They was mad and buying tickets to go have fun with this shit. They made holiday cards, gift cards, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Not gift cards. Postcards. Now this, it was one, bro. Jake was reading it. This the barbecue we had. This at the barbecue we had. They had the picture with a nigga hanging behind them. Sending postcards. This is how we do niggas down here. Whatever state they said, man. Yep. They send the shit back and forth. So we don't get no fuck about you heathens, man. You know, the Lord, you know, some brothers may be squeamish at blood. The Lord gonna put that spirit on Jake to be over that. But surely that brother, even that brother that's squeamish, he hates you devils. He ready to be unleashed on your ass, man.
That skit you said was the dodge the ball.
Once you get the first taste of blood, like a dog. Once you get that first taste of blood, don't worry. You're gonna be ready.
Like you said, the game with the dodge.
Yeah.
Like you said, the game with the dodge the ball, right? They put that in Popeye.
Yeah.
The nigga was smiling and shit, dodging, and you know he was a nigga because he black as fuck
with the big lips.
And he dodging from I don't think it was Popeye.
It was Pluto. I think the nigga named Pluto, right?
Pluto, yeah. He throwing it at him, the nigga dodging and shit, putting his head. You know that's how they make fun of this shit, man. They make fun of this shit in these shows, man. These cartoons and all that shit, man.
They did Bugs Bunny, all that shit. It's always something racist.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Go ahead, you got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 14 and 20. Thou shalt not. That's like 20. 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
And so when the heathens, they get rest. After the 1,000 years of slavery, they're going to get their lands back. You won't get that rest. All right, this is what it's going to go into. Go ahead.
It says, right, they'll never be put back in power, man. They'll never be renowned, man.
They're not going to get their own land. The other nation's going to get rest. They're going to get buried. You know, bury equals rest.
It says, 21, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That's why Judah's going to get the land of Edom. Edom, they won't exist anymore. All the males of Edom will be wiped out, man. They're not going to possess the city no more. Go ahead.
It says, for I will rise up against them, said Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Most High.
That's all. If you kill the whole male of your bloodline, there's no more bloodline. It even said the remnant. The remnant is what's left over. Ain't gonna be no leftovers, man.
Exactly.
Completely wiped out, man.
Just like they did Alexander. He had a son. How many sons? He had like a son or two. They killed him. Alexander the Great.
How about some outside gonna get rid of all of them? I got this.
Hold on. This one.
It says 23. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts.
So the land that you do have, that you're ruling over America, it's gonna be wiped out. And you ain't never gonna possess another land, man. Not even the land that was given to you when the Lord divided the lands up, man. Toast.
So I got a quick one. This is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High Power of God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's gonna be a righteous thing to get this payback on you devils. Because all this shit y'all did, man. Look, man, you done did it from, like y'all was saying, man, from the alligators feeding our children and all that to right now, man. You got all our people fucking brain polluted. You know, their minds is all fucked up with pollution and wickedness. They just think you could do whatever you want. You could just be a freaking homosexual, man, a valid fashion. It's okay, it's cool, it's the trend, this is the new thing, the new fad. Like it's no accountability taken no more, man. You know, they completely remove it away from people. They try to remove accountability from these damn females. The man gotta be. They try to keep putting the so-called black man down just even heavier, man. Every time, even when he doing right, he still ain't doing shit. It's like this is just complete madness. This kingdom have to be destroyed. Anybody who want to stay here and live here, you're gonna die with it. Because hey man, Yahweh Shai is not with this kingdom, man. He's not with America. He didn't bless it. Just because they got God bless America on the back of the fucking dollar, don't mean he blessed this place. He cursed this motherfucker, man. Right. And this place gonna be fucking tormented. Hey man, even you saw last night how the thunderstorms, man, it's smacking shit, man. And the Lord is showing his power, man. They said this is the hottest fucking time we've been in fucking since fucking 2,000 years ago, man. That shit real, man.
Yeah, I gotta make a point because on that Isaiah 14 it says prepare slaughter for his children. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it started with the prophets. This is America's a big altar. You know what I'm saying? And this we're preparing the slaughter, or we're preparing the sacrifice unto the Lord, man. Okay, and Esau is going to be that sacrifice, man, and the nations, the 2/3, man. You see, and the little sanctuaries that the Lord has set out on the four corners. on the four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about, man. You see what I'm saying? All the churches around, we're set up as witnesses. We're testifying, all right, that His works is evil, man. We're coming before the Lord and showing we're witnesses against His crimes, man, that He committed on the earth. That's why Esau not gonna be able to escape this judgment, man.
Yeah, because nobody else don't got the intestinal fortitude to come on and
right.
This because of the reputation that this devil has. His reputation precedes him.
Right.
He a murderer. He ain't, blood is nothing in his sight.
Right.
So people worry about their life. Because when it's like, say for instance, like a high profile trial, or you know what I'm saying, dealing with the mob or whatever type of scenario like that, people ain't just what you call that, being a witness. Is that the word?
Yeah, accomplice.
No. When they testify. Yeah. To testify. So like, but
that's going into prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Just back up this brother talking about, you know, we testifying against Esau Edom. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. One is in verse 8. For the mystery of iniquity already work. Only you now let him elect until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his comings.
And how is he being consumed with the spirit of his mouth? Through the prophets out here on the highways and byways, man. He's getting tore off right now. This kingdom is slowly but surely dying.
We putting them on trial right now. We saying all his iniquities and the wickedness he done throughout the years, and exposing that.
Yeah, because you mentioned that word, you put him on trial. He on trial right now. I think it's in the Apocrypha. It talk about the Lord will make inquisition. Right. You know what I'm saying? What's that word? Inquisition. Yep. It means investigation. That's it. You know?
And that's what's going on, the investigation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go on a crime scene, they wipe away the blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they try to clean it up, but you can still figure out the crime.
It's like
what you do in the investigation, you gather evidence.
Exactly.
So then you present it to the. Go ahead, bro.
This second Andrew 16:50. So shall righteousness hate iniquity, when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face. When he cometh, that shall defend him, that diligently searcheth out every sin upon earth. So right now, the righteous condemning wickedness to his face, man.
Set thy face against my sin. We started.
That's right.
Hey, like the brother Yawana always say, you might as well put a whole yellow tape around the whole earth. Because shit, literally, this is a whole crime scene, man. You know, bread tape. Because this is a whole crime scene, man. This shit, everything that Esau fucking did wicked on this planet is being exposed, man. But that's the Lamentations 4:21. You know,
you
Because somebody could grab it.
You got Jake that was plugged in and starting to come out and talk about that shit.
Right.
Right, man.
Motherfuckers that they sold out, they like, hold on. They starting to open their mouth.
Finish your scripture, then read that levitation.
This verse 9. I'll go back to 8. All right, this verse 8. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, right by the prophets. The wicked is being revealed by the prophets, because they show you that in Esau courts, like they you know, they had a whole system set up, the jury, the whole bang, and then they'd say, well, they'll give the person, whoever it was that committed the crime or whatever, they give them a further extension on their sentence if they had a witness come forth and testify against the nigga. Well, I actually saw the nigga kill him. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, he got life. See, the witness makes a big difference in the case, and that's what the elect is. You know what I'm saying? They're the witnesses to your crimes, man. It shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
We can see.
Right.
Nobody else can see.
That's that UAV lights on the crime scene with the blood. You know what I'm saying? That you can't see with the naked eye. You put the light on it, like, oh shit, look at blood. You said what?
Black light.
Read that verse over. Verse 8.
Yeah, read the whole thing.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, which the Lord coming in his glory. That's the chariot. Yep. Right. Brightness of his coming. Yep. You know? Yep.
No, he say he's not gonna beat you as a man.
Yep. And he said every eye shall see him.
And when he say they who came to fight against the Lord, and the Lord like out of breath in his mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you go to that word for horn, I believe it's a Habakkuk.
Right beat.
I believe it's a Habakkuk, yeah, it says a beam. But also like a laser or a beam. Esau freaking hit with that ray. Yeah. Talking about that laser from a chariot.
Hey, Chris. Hey, that's wrong as hell. Hey, you think, hey, because really, they say out of his mouth that when he said it was referring to a chariot. But when he's saying it, he's like the raccoon. The raccoon, he fucking opened his mouth, and that big ass beam come out. That's what he's saying. But it's really
talking about the back. You said the horn came out of his hand.
No, I'm talking about he said out of his mouth. Fire and tempest.
Oh, that's the third verse.
Yeah.
Right.
So he said, so, but it was
just like they call the windows in the chariot, they call it the eyes.
Yeah.
Those are the windows.
You know, that shit wrong.
Piccolo did that shit too.
Yeah, Piccolo did it too. Yeah, but Raccoon, he was a monster. Raccoon was a fucking beast.
Yes. All that. The Lord coming his glory in the chariot.
This verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
That's what we've been going into, man. His signs, his lying wonders, man. You know what I'm saying? Technology. You know, the MOTB. It's that main one. You know, it's that main line wonder that he gonna come with, man.
It's gonna get a lot of people destroyed, man. Yep. A lot of people gonna be destroyed due to that, man. Because hey, line wonders, you know, it's gonna sit up here. People gonna be amazed because they can wave their hand and do this. People gonna be amazed because hey, these little, it might even give you a little bit more thought processing where you can think quicker, think faster. These are all the line wonders that Esau's coming out with, man. That's gonna amaze a lot of people, especially you so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans. You true Israelites of the Bible, but right now you 2/3 because a lot of y'all just want easy shit, man. A lot of y'all want an easy life, man. Just want to sit up here and go by and sit up here and just and go with your lust and have fun and be merry.
Right, microwave. Right.
Yeah, but all that's going to destroy y'all ass, man. These line wonders that's coming. You know, but the M to the O to the T to the B, just like old boy was sitting up and saying, and see it.
Because Esau society is set up to enable your flesh, you know what I'm saying? To enable your lust and your desires, you know? And he ain't going to use that to his advantage. He's going into this new system. Go ahead.
This verse 10, with all the deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
And that's exactly the point. Hey, y'all didn't want to sit up here and listen to the prophets out here, man, and get this love. Y'all didn't want to sit up here and listen. Y'all scoff, go by. You know, you women sit up here just being wicked as all get out. And y'all motherfuckers really gonna catch him. You know, because you gotta understand, majority of our people are women. So what you think? When all hell break loose, who you think gonna catch it the worst? You bitches. You hoes. And I'm talking about you 2/3 women. I'm not talking about you Israelite women who actually are trying to do the things you're supposed to do. I'm talking about the 2/3 bitches. If the shoe fit, you wear it. You know? And you niggas, the feminine, and all this other bullshit. But you bitches always talking about how men are and this and that. But you raise these niggas to be who they are. Kick the fathers out just like they got that little video popping around. With that dude sitting up and talking about, hey, y'all bitches are the reason that you got fucked up men out here. You know? But hey, I digress and we digress. You know, y'all got it.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. Which that's what we doing, you know, now. We basically exposing Esau and Edom for all the shit you been did, for your track record, man. Shit all the way up, you know, like the elders was talking about from the beginning, man, when you was Cain. Not only slavery, this shit go way back further than slavery, man. But that's why it says rejoice, O Edom. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave you the fatness of the earth. The Lord gave you power over these other nations, and the Lord gave you basically rulership over the whole world. So and he knows his time is over with, man. So enjoy what you can while you can, man. Because the Lord is about to do what? Bring your kingdom down through the preaching of the word. That's how you're being naked. That's how you're being exposed. And then raise up Israel through the elect, man.
And he can't even really enjoy it though, because he see the prophet. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's over with now. It's the burden.
Yeah, right. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Those 350 years, basically, man, from 1916, I believe. So I can correct me if I'm wrong. From 1619, all the way up to like the early 70s, 1970s. That was the time where Esau, Edom. That was your time to rejoice, man. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22.
Because they sent gifts one to another. We read Revelations, the 11th chapter. So they was at the time of rejoicing, right? Like the elder brother Benjamin was just talking about. When they did these heinous crimes against the people of the Heavenly Father, against us, you feel what I'm saying? It was just one show. I want to say it was like Underground Railroad, the series.
Y'all seen
where they burnt the dude on the thing. Where they put the thing, they was in there just eating dinner, man. You hear me?
He was just out there burning.
Ain't that where you get picnic from?
Yeah. Picnic and barbecue. Yeah, barbecue. Esau don't got no type of compassion or sympathy, man. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right. See, Jake catching hell, but the Lord is doing what? He's transferring those curses onto these heathens, man.
Right. Yeah, because that word accomplish meaning like to cease or come to an end. So right, our punishment, we served our punishment.
Right.
For the which thou hast labored. That's why we finna obtain everything the Heavenly Father promised us.
Just to go back into that verse 21, it says they go for their nakedness. And it shows you that who these devils is, because when somebody naked, they try to cover shit up. And that's what they've been trying to do. But it's so much stuff that's going on in the world, they can't cover everything up. They gonna cover this up, then they gonna try to do this. They can't do that, man.
That's the blood's gonna be upon the rock. You know, these are all his demons and all his mishaps are being recognized by everybody, man. He didn't hide himself no more, man. You know?
And they'll try to distract you and shit like Tupac. They got a warrant for somebody for Tupac.
Oh yeah. After all these fucking years, bro. How you gonna?
Go ahead, finish what you said. No, it just sit up there and say, when you look at all the movies that are coming out right now, I mean, when you look at The Sound of Freedom about the pedophilia, when you look at this thing with they clone Tyrone, when you look at the movie they showed that movie Nope, when you look at the movie that Don't Look Up, all these movies sitting up here revealing, Esau revealing his own tongue is falling on himself. All these things are being revealed right now, but they also being...
That's part of Esau witchcraft, too. He got to tell you. He ain't got to tell you directly, but he got to tell you.
That's why we got access to the witchcraft.
It's all a part of him letting y'all know what he really did as part of his witchcraft. But some of them really, like Will Smith, right? Back in the day, before he did that movie, he was talking about how he government gave all black people AIDS out now is because Esau gave it to him. You know, but then what happened? He got plugged in, and now he sold out. You know, he got that check. You know,
6 degrees of separation.
yeah, 60. Yeah. Yes, you know what I'm saying? He caught that bag. You know,
That shit was wicked.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice, be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked.
So yeah, he being made naked now. Now this man is exposed, man, to all the wickedness this man did on this planet. You know, he's not the superhero y'all think he is anymore.
And he reaching. He got so much bullshit out here to keep you dumb. This nigga is really reaching. His kingdom is falling, and he telling you about fucking. They got alien spacecrafts and shit like that.
They gotta do that.
That's the fucking distract you. Hey,
said they afraid against third spot. You gotta get these other heathens on board to fight against the chariots of the Lord.
Yeah.
You gotta put lies out there, man.
Exactly.
Because ain't no chariot getting shot down.
Exactly.
But they gotta believe it can happen. It's just like when you watch a movie and talk about a God, and so he can bleed. If he can make him bleed, he can die.
Right.
So when they can say, well, we can shoot this chariot down, all right, well, the people will be ready to fight against us.
Yeah, like we stand a chance.
Exactly. We got a chance.
With that fake technology.
You know, Esau is probably too far what he's doing, but he want to get people to be ready to fight with him, man. That's what happened in Revelation 12. Satan and his angels talking about his messengers, his fighters. If everything they showing is these things got technology we can't touch, ain't nobody finna hop in no F-15 to try to fuck with that thing.
It's like the movie Battlefield LA, right? That was really an army morale movie. That was real trying to get motherfuckers moving. That movie was flat out morale. To try to get motherfuckers to join the military to fight a foreign force that come from it wasn't hidden that was like a join the military to fight something that comes. Cause really that's really the illustration how it's gonna happen. Hey, they came in, wasn't no talking, it wasn't no peace where they had to wasn't none of that shit. They came and they got to killing motherfuckers instantly. It was straight takeover, you know. But Esau tried to make it seem like they can fight it, and you know.
Read the verse over. Oh, you got something big up?
Real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 5:20. The severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword. The world shall fight with him against the unwise, man. You know, so the Lord's angels, chariots, man, are going to be taking down these damn
read that over.
nations. And severe wrath shall he sharpen. Wisdom of Solomon 5:20. Severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword. The world shall fight with him against the unwise.
Right, the world should fight with him against the unwise. So the earth is going to be against this devil. Animals going to come against them. The other nations, it says they again the bow is pointed towards Babylon. Everybody's going to be, and even the 10, all right, his own allies are going to be against the horde. You know?
You got the workers started.
Read that. Break down what the scriptures are saying, brothers.
This Lamentations chapter 4. You said bring 21 back?
Yeah, read
verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
So yeah, he being like I was saying, he being made naked. He's being exposed. Everybody is seeing this devil for who he is. And that's exactly what's happened, like the scripture said. Keep going.
Verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
And this gonna be the end of our captivity. We gonna be on top. And now this man's sins is being exposed, man. Right. So this devil is no more hidden. You can't say you don't know who he is, like he said in Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges, if not where and who is it? You can't say you don't know who he is, man. Right. And then in Jeremiah, it's the 2nd chapter. It says Israel was holiness to the Lord. All that touched them shall commit iniquity. So that's the sin that Esau has done. He touched Abel, Lord's side, man. And not only did he touch us, he put us in hardcore slavery, tricked niggas that you're free, and built a whole system that's contrary to
our heritage was the law, statutes, commandments, man. This devil gotta go, man. He showed his perpetual hatred towards us. You got something, Ross?
Yeah. I got Jeremiah 49, verse 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare, and I have uncovered his secret places. His was going into him being revealed and exposed in these times, man. You know, there's nothing he can do to try to hide himself. All his wickedness is being brought to the forefront. You see, Yahweh Shemel is exposing this man, right, and using the prophets to do it, man. And even some of them, these Edomites, these whistleblowers, man. Yep. All right, Yahweh Shemel is bringing the truth to the forefront. All right, it says what? But I have made Esau bare and uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. You see? And I also want to read it in the NLT.
It's bring his ass to justice, lucky. Ain't no statute on no statute of limitation on murder. You dig what I'm saying? So these Edomites, they fugitives and vagabonds. They try to hide, creeps, creep in the crevices, you know, the cleft of the rocks. Y'all gonna go dig down into hell. Y'all got these bunkers try to hide. It ain't gonna work, man.
They even changing motherfucking they changing their name, because you used to look up Caucasian. And they used to say cave dweller from the Caucasus Mountains. They don't say that no more. You know?
Yeah, y'all European. Y'all was European. British. Go ahead.
Yep. In NLT, Jeremiah 49 and 10, but I will strip, it says, but I will strip bare the land of Edom, and there will be no place left to hide. Its children, its brothers, and its neighbors will all be destroyed, and Edom itself will be no more. All right, and that's what said the Lord.
That's the deception of these other translations, because in the KJV it just mentioned Edom, but then you go to the NLT, it's talking about the land of Edom. It's talking about the nation of Edom, man.
That's right. They say he gonna pass away like a dream, man. And the Lord, you ain't gonna be remembered, man. You just gonna be in fucking books in the library, and it says you gonna be a devil, so we gonna put your ass in the back of the library. Devil attempt genocide is genocide. And so the law tells you about a false witness. Whatever he thought they had done to his brothers shall be done to him. So you actually gonna be completely wiped out.
He tried to eradicate us. We're going to eradicate us.
You gotta go, man. Total annihilation. Exactly. I got one.
Okay, guys, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 21. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith thy Lord, the Yahweh, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, and thou shalt no more drink it again. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the streets of them that went over.
When it was our turn to take judgment, right? Because we went off for the Lord. When it was our turn to basically go under captivity, under all these nations, we had to drink the dregs of our judgment, man.
The curses of the whole Deuteronomy 28.
We went through slavery, because nobody saved us, just like the scripture say, no man shall buy you. Nobody saved us out of our captivity. We had to eat that shit. Eat that shit. We had to eat it. And guess what Esau gonna do? He gonna eat it. And you gonna eat it until it's perfection. We gonna hit it on that.
It was a little bit more in this Jeremiah 49, verse 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Once again, the cup being the curses, really the totality of the negative parts of the scripture, so to speak, you know, the punishments, you know what I'm saying? That's the cup, man. Because you took this book into your possession. It say, Psalms 50, what is thou to do to take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, man, and cast the words behind you, you know?
It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right. He don't allow anybody to go unpunished in his kingdom, in his society. Right. He'll chase you to, if you 98 and you realize you did a crime when you was 22, he's gonna lock you up for it, man.
Lock your ass
If the Lord did this to his children, what thing he gonna do to you heathens?
Right.
It said we wasn't supposed to drink the cup. Right. We sinned it, so now we got to deal with it. You heathens ain't shit. You definitely gonna get it, man.
And the Lord already be fucking them up, man. You know?
Lord sent tsunamis. You know what I'm saying? He be messing them heathens up. Earthquakes, Turkey over there, Turkey 40,000, 50,000. The Lord be fucking them heathens up, man.
Like I was playing in the UK, the cars is melting. It's so fucking hot.
Tires?
Everything melting out. Like the fuck, all that shit. It's just melting, man. Like it's that hot over in the UK right now, man. Lord fucking burning all that. And then a lot of you Edomites, y'all can't survive in the sun, so a lot of them probably getting cancer. It's so fucking hot over there.
The Lord constantly been fucking them up too at the hand of these Edomites.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at a before and after picture of these different countries that these Edomites, you know what I'm saying, that they occupy now.
Fucked up, boy. That shit used to be. Hey, you see some. Hey, even fucking Liberia. Well, Liberia was beautiful. Now that shit a fucking wasteland.
This Wisdom of Solomon 12, verse 23. Therefore, as thou, hold on now, 22. Yeah, it say 23, verse 22. Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 22. Therefore, whereas thou doest chasten in us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more.
I knew that. I was looking for
To the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. You know, so the Lord, like the brother said, fucking these heathens up 1,000 times more than he do us.
They don't get mercy.
Yep.
Hey, when the Lord come down on them, ain't no fucking mercy. Hey, the Lord show mercy on us.
Right.
And compassion unto us. You know, hey, but these heathens, man, the Lord don't give a fuck about them. And the scripture say he counted them as spittle. The small dust of the balance. You gotta, you gotta really think about it. In a king mindset, you weighing something up, you done weighing it, you just take a towel and clean the rest of the dust off. The dust the fucking heathens. Yep. They give a shit about them. So if you do something to piss him off, he gon', you piece of shit, you ain't shit but the dust. He gon' roar. You know what I mean?
Dust don't register as anything. It's nothing.
It's nothing. It's dust.
There's no measurement.
Right, So, that's it. Y'all got something?
Brother got one, I got one too.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. You were her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double. So, hey, what y'all get to us, y'all can receive double, man. All right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Then all you other nations have a hand of us as spoils. All right, have us all in captivity. So y'all gonna drink the cup, man. Y'all gonna get double to what we got, man. Hey, if the Lord punishes his own children, how much more you damn heathen that he don't give a damn about?
Hey, it say in the cup where she had filled to her double. Right. So the shit they poured it. They poured the cup. They poured their own shit. But the cup that she filled, she poured her own cup. Nigga, you gonna get twice of what she poured. That motherfucker did it to themselves. That's crazy. You're not considering your latter end. Nigga, you pouring your own cup. But then after you done pouring it, you gonna get 2 motherfucking portions of that.
I gotta cook them real quick.
So pretty much the Lord's.
This is Jeremiah.
I was just gonna say the Lord had it where you could do what you do to Israel, but everything that you do is gonna be done unto you. And you consider that, man. You know what I'm saying? So while you you alligator bait and all of this wild shit you was doing to us, you didn't consider it was gonna be done to you, man.
Shit that we don't even know about.
Right? You pretty much laid out the agenda for the punishment you gonna get in the kingdom. You gave us the idea. We gonna let you. We gonna whip you. Yeah.
All the shit you stole from us. Hey, the scriptures say what the restitution be. Basically.
According to thy substance,
right. According to thy substance, shall the restitution be.
You gotta give it all back.
Everything, nigga. Everything, nigga. All the gold you done dug up. Thank you. Nigga, all the opals and the rubies and all
we dug it up any fucking way.
Right. We did. Right. It's really our shit anyway. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Oh, thank you, nigga. They beat our ass, made us do it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Shit, this is the payback.
Well, they gonna pay for making us dig it up.
Right.
Damn, I remember this. You made me dig this up in 12 BC, motherfucker. I think I'm gonna give you 1,200 lashes. Right.
Gold and all type of precious metals over there now.
And they getting
West Coast, the Ivory Coast.
Cobalt too. They got Jake digging up the cobalt with his babies on him.
Yeah, Con, just since y'all said that, just too quick was this song. Well, this first. This is Jeremiah 17 and 18. Let them be confounded that persecute me, and let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed. Bring upon them the day of evil, and destroy them with the double destruction. And that's our prayer every day, man. Let the Lord bring recompense to our enemies, man. And that we not get the same judgment with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been oppressed our whole life. I don't want the same judgment as Esau, man. And this is Psalms 9 and 15 says, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own foot taking. So the brother was talking about that cup that they, you know what I'm saying, that they poured, man. The more Esau is in rulership, the more he's in, as Esau stay in power, the more he adds onto his judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? The more Esau poured that cup, man, and it's overflowing, man. He's gonna have to drink it them dregs like the brother was talking about, man.
Yeah, the scripture says the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. What thou hast done, it shall be done unto you. So that's scripture. You see?
The captivity of Israel was it says they own foot taken. All the things they did to Israel was really is gonna backfire on them, man. They thought it was for their benefit and they fought it. No, bro, it was for their judgment, man.
Yeah.
The scriptures also call Israel the apple of the Lord's eye.
Right.
You know, so we're precious in the eyes of the Lord. So all that which He's done unto us is touching His will. You know, He's going to render judgment or recompense for it. This Psalm 37 and 32, it says the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh the slain. See, and this is what the wicked do. You know, they in every way they try to trouble us and building, trying to trouble us by trying to destroy us as a people. You see what I'm saying? Everything that the brother was naming earlier, man. You know, that they're doing. I mean, which they're going to have to pay for very soon. And the brother brought it up there, 1 13 and 10. You know, we that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. See, and Esau's preparing to go into captivity under the Israelites. That's it.
Well, all right, well, we want to give all praise and glory and honor to double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning, being obedient to their husbands. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakah, and a Bible ball.